Raw banana bhaji. What an amazing dish. First time I ever cooked it, but it was incredibly tasty. As you can see, it's got very few spices. As you can see, just three. That's like a raw cooked banana, and I've got a little bit of coconut paste and chickpea. It was unbelievable. So when I went to Mapsa Market the other day, I picked up this raw plantain because I remember my sister had prepared this dish last month. I asked her how she do it, and it was really enjoyable. So I'm adding chickpea to that because she didn't. I thought you just give a little bit more protein to that. So so these are different type of banana. But before we do anything, when we're cutting the banana, she said have some tamarind water, apply it to your hand. So because the bananas go black, and it will make your cloth that even the hands become black. So to start with, what I'm going to do is so here I've taken 1 onion, 1 cup of coconut, 1 teaspoon of cumin seed, and 2 green chili slit. So this is, I'm just going to like partly cook it and then blend it. And here I've got a teaspoon of mustard seeds, curry leaves, onion and tomato, which is 1 each, which is like a medium-sized tomato and onion. And I've got 4 plantain and chickpea. I've got a teaspoon of crushed peppercorns, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and a teaspoon of coriander powder, and salt. So as you can see, it's very minimal, but I do recommend, when I tasted right at the end, it was really good, but it missed just as a frittata. So I've applied the tamarind water to my hand. Let's see how it works. And actually it's very simple. You want to try to get rid of the skin as much as you can, and if you have got trouble with the bowel system, actually you can use the skin as well, but not too much because it's very hard to digest. So yeah, so I'm just cutting all the skin out, very simple. There you go, and cut into pieces. I've cubed them a same size as the chickpeas, so you kind of have the same texture. So I'm sure you can use the peanuts, you can use the cashew nuts, and even actually if you have cooked chana dal, I think that should be amazing as well. So what I did was I put them in cold water and then bring it to boil with salt and a teaspoon of chili powder, and keep aside. And so I've taken a tablespoon of oil, and once the pan becomes medium hot, I'm gonna add the cumin seed and then just temper it. We don't want to overcook the cumin or the onion and everything. We just want to make sure they are like nicely releases nice nutty flavor. So yeah, now I'm gonna add the green chili and the onions, and I don't want to brown the onion. I just want it to be just sweated so it releases sweetness. And you can use this paste and keep it. You can add it for lots of different vegetable side dishes. So if anywhere doing like a vegetable side dish, you add this paste. It enhances the flavor of the curry, but you don't want to grind it too fine. So I'm gonna add the coconut. I just want the coconut to release the oil, and really, it becomes really tasty. It's unbelievable. I've actually fusion. This technique is used in the Maharashtrian and the Goan cuisine, and the rest of the recipe is from South India. So I kind of mixed them both, and trust me, it was absolutely delicious. Yeah. So now it's all as you can see, it's not, the onions are not completely dark brown, either the coconut. So I'm just going to blend it with a little bit of water, about 100 ml. So meanwhile, I have the raw banana. It only takes about once the water starts boiling, 5 to 7 minutes in between. So just I'm just adding a pinch of salt and some chili powder. So if I did not add the chili powder, this recipe goes back for centuries. It's like a very old, but they did not use the chili, they only used the pepper. So I'm just checking whether it's cooked or not. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm just going to leave it for another minute and then check again. So when you press it, you should not find any resistance. It should not be stringy. So there you go, that's ready to go. So I'm going to strain it in a colander, and then I'm not going to save the water or anything. I'm just going to check the water out. So now we got the rest of the spices. This is the there it is, it's all cooked. So now the spice is ready. Let's cook. I'm adding ghee, but you can add vanaspati, which is the vegan. You know, I'm really sorry vegans, but I think it adds great flavor. So if you are vegan, you can use the vanaspati instead of it. I've used a teaspoon of mustard seeds, but actually I really miss when it's all done. I said I really wish I had added a teaspoon of half a teaspoon of asafoetida with this. I think it would have made it even more fantastic, this dish. So my curry leaves and 1 chopped medium onion. So I'm just gonna cook the onion till it's nearly golden brown. Yeah, don't want to brown it because it's like, as a vegetable side dish, it's nice to have a tiny bit of onion taste to it. So just to saute a bit, and if you want to add, you can add a pinch of salt if you like. You know, it fast forwards cooking the onion. There you go. Now the onion is nearly golden brown. That's when I'm gonna add the tomatoes, which will stop cooking the onion on all the other spices any further. You know, that's how the technique is. The cooking process is like what goes in first, what goes in second. Now I'm gonna add some salt, half a teaspoon, and I'm gonna add the turmeric. I had it on the side, and now the coriander powder, yeah, and the crushed peppercorn. So there you go. All in, as you can see, only 4 type of things we added to it. So that's what I mean, you know, you really don't need a lot of things. Now just stir fry for 30 seconds. I mean, you know, my video is what I fast forwarded by 1:2, so it's not really the really fast. So the whole procedure for me, it took less than 15 minutes from start to end. So I'm at the cooked plantain and the chickpea. Just you know, just mix it well. Just wanted to heat up a little bit. Now I'm gonna add our ground coconut paste. As you can see, it's quite coarse. It's not like really fine, so that gives like a little bit of texture as a bhaji, you know. So there you go. Now mix it well, and then simmer till the whole mixture gets warm enough, you know. So let's say about 3 to 4 minutes on a medium to heat. Keep stirring, make sure it doesn't burn. Just gonna have a taste. That's when he realizes, like, oh my god, it was unbelievable. I gave it to the last to taste, and one of them, he said, oh, it's a yam, and one more said it's a potato. So you know, you can use it, you can use a potato, exactly the same recipe as well. And just added some fresh coriander. I know it was not on the recipe, but I enjoy fresh coriander. I love it. And there you go, it's ready. So these are the things, you know, unique, which is not prepared every day at Indian homes, so which was always used in the festivals and everything. So if you like the video, subscribe to Curry King Vinny on YouTube, and follow us on Curry King Vinny on Instagram and Facebook. Eat curry, be merry, Curry King Vinny. Enjoy.